Hello, welcome back. Last time I redid the first half of Flavesco Caves, and yes, this is all correct. When I was doing my comparison... my key count was higher, my attack was the same, so I don't think in the compared file I had opened this? Maybe? Anyway, my stats were the same. I improved... my attack and defense were the same. Other things were improved. My save is called Golem Defeated. It's right here. Okay, so, right. Back to this. The only stats prior to this are in the shop. They cost 50 each. Let me just make sure I'm saying true things. There are potions, there are keys, there's a blue key. My directive here is to not spend blue keys when avoidable. That will zero before the end of the level. And before the end of the level isn't as meaningful now because what's this called? Deep in the caves. Yeah, so game knows this is the halfway point. That golem fight was a major checkpoint. Okay, I can poke around, which will not really benefit me all that much, but it'll light up some rooms on my map. Right, I know the green key that's going here. Cave Roach, you're... wait. Roaches are still doing 100? Were there easier roaches? Yes. Wait, Cave Roach, Roach type, 328, 348. This Cave Roach here has more attack. Also, this one is free, and I should go claim its Greckles. Just so that my inventory is more accurate. Yoink! Okay. So right, at the moment I have 50 Greckles, I should buy defense. Also, the moment I need attack, I should key my way to 2 attack. Or, unless I'm going to get this now, which I do. Yellow keys are available, generally. Let's just check if there's any defense that's cheaper than that one somehow. Gonna need a green key here. There's some defense here, it's not cheaper. Oh, that roach was brained, that's why. There's a brain in this room. Okay, that explains it. It's the same type, just a different... Okay, yeah, now... So what's with Cave Baby? +7, not gonna be happening, I need to fight you. Fight Cave Baby, fight Spider, fight Brain, use green key on that. Okay, all of those things take a few fights. Does +2 attack help with any? No. So +2 attack is not immediately relevant. Alright, this appears to be the correct move. Now I go get that green key. Yeah, nothing I'm doing in here yet. Now I go get that green key from the Wraithwing. The Cave Wing. +30, yep, okay. I'm at 48. Would I like to consider killing this Antlion for its few Greckles and buying defense? Yes. You're hitting me 3 times. Cave Wraith hits 2 times. So I would prefer to take its Greckles for that. And I have to fight you anyway, so Cave Ants can wait. Alright? Defense. Yeah. I'm at 195 health. That's probably a bit of a concern. I can kill this Evil Eye for some. What are my other options? Okay, 102. Spend 102 to get 500. So 498. That's a worse trade there, but similar otherwise. And then there's this. Those are small. I remember waiting a long time on those, but this time I might not want to do that. Okay, so I cannot fight the Cave Baby right now. Other potions that are available. Not a lot in this area. There's a 6 attack, by the way. Well, I have that green key. I need to fight this Cave Baby. My health is gonna have to come from... Just to check. 5 more attack would save 51, but 5 more attack is out of reach at the moment. I need the health much more immediately than that. Should I have bought it in the shop instead of defense? Unlikely, but possibly. Let's imagine I didn't. I made a quick save just a second ago, right? I think so, yeah. Alright, so 593, is that enough to claim the prize behind the green door? That's the plan. That Wraithwing's pretty appealing for that health. That's gonna be my next stop if I need any. Clink! Or maybe the cave ants here, which are now zeroed, so there's no reason not to do this. There, let's see, at the end of the chapter there is a Greckle gain thing, but that's not what I'm doing at the moment. Hey, check it out, a shortcut. And hey, check it out, I have exactly enough to buy health. No, I have more than enough to buy health if I wanted to. Alright, so this was an important goal. That is now done. I'm gonna have to fight a goblin here. It will take 3 yellow keys to do so. But mostly I want to pick up the defense as early as possible and the attack when needed. Am I going this way? Yes. Okay. Am I going this way now? Well, I need a green key. Where does that come from? I see one in the... in this room. Costs a yellow. There's one in this room. There are also stats. Do I debrain this room? Maybe. There's definitely a lot I want to do in that room. Okay. How do I wish to resolve this? Well, first of all, I don't have a yellow key to open this door. Let's look for the most sensible to get yellow key. There are lots around, I think. None in this room, though. Some in this room. That will still cost 94. 94, yeah, okay. 94. Are there still keys out here? No. Yes. 94 for 2. 94 for 2? That sounds pretty good. Plus 1 attack to save 47. But I can't. Right, unless I get a yellow key elsewhere. For, no, I took that's defense. I did not take this yet. Well, I mean, that's just how it worked out. It's fine. It's a little annoying. Unless I get 25 more Greckles to buy attack, but that doesn't make any sense. So, just do this. Now, if I'm fighting another cave eye, before I get attack, I should use yellow key to get attack. So I'm after a green key for getting in here. Is this the green key I want? And I want to get it from that Wraithwing? Well, hang on. So I have a yellow key now, and could consider debraining this room. You know what? That's not entirely clear. Just to check, debraining this room saves very little. Yeah, I still am quite certain I don't want to debrain that room. This one saves a lot more. Since I am after this green key immediately, I think this one actually does make sense to debrain. Yeah, I want this green key immediately. This is a way to trade a yellow key for a green. There was another way that I liked less, because it doesn't get me as much stuff here. I'll do it eventually, but not now. You're on a door that's open and will never close. Okay, so I think that's what I want to do. It gets me those goodies, it gets you nice and cheap. +1. Well, I can do something about +1. What's the brains threshold? +11. Okay. So this would imply that I use that yellow key now, which I absolutely agree with. Okay. So Golem gets cheaper. I want this green right this second? Is there anything to do first? +2 to make even more cheaper. I'm at 41 Grekel. Why am I going in here? Mostly for that gem. Getting that gem's gonna involve fighting Golem and Wraithwing and opening 2 yellow doors. It does give me some health back, which is nice. I won't be opening this. I do fight you eventually, I remember that route. Okay, 160 health, though less if I get 2 more attack. It gives me some back, but I do need the green key to get in. Okay, so it'd be great if I could have already... There's like 3 golems I want to fight right now. I want that +2 attack. So how do I engineer that to happen? I need 9 more Grekels. I need 9 more Grekels. I want that power gem. I want that power gem. 2. 6 is Golem, so don't want to touch yet. You're about as good as you're gonna get. Let's fight that thing now. Oh, also there's a green key here. Hi. Well, it doesn't come with extra bonuses, but yeah, there is a green key in that room. This would give me 4, which is not the right number. Let's see here. Yeah, blue key I know, but it's a golem. Don't want to touch. Is this Antlion Cave Ants? That's zeroed. Okay, need 2 more. A spider, I think, can provide. And is there a spider standing in my way right now? There's also this Wraithwing. Gives 6. Gives 6. Not ready for this room just yet. Spider was guarding health here. That'll get me... Yeah, that's acceptable right now. It'll get me exactly to 50. Okay. I think so. Okay, so for the golem fights I'm about to do, they now just got... All of them got 20 cheaper. That one is my target. I need a green key. Now, green keys are available. I want this green key right now. There's one for a mud baby fight, which is more expensive than that. Okay. Just to check, next one's at +5, and that's a little out of reach. There's a +6 attack somewhere. Where is that? Am I making this up? No, it's here. Past a mud baby. I probably will get that before the goblin, but not much before. +20 not happening soon. Let's take that unless I'm going toward a big defense, which I am. Alright, hit counts. 4 +2. I do have the yellow keys for that immediately. 6 hits versus 2 hits. Obviously I take this one first. Okay. No defense here. Okay. There we go, and that opened the blue door too. How nice. I'm gonna leave that orb intact. It casts a shadow. Look at that fancy technology. This light here is making that cast a shadow there. Neat. Alright. Then... Oh hey, I can buy 4 attack with a yellow key. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna save this room until I don't have to debrain it. Like, until that's not much of a benefit. Because all of those things can wait a while. Okay, I'm gonna need to start working my way toward that goblin. Hitting me 22 times currently. His defense is 35, I have 70... Oh, that's a goblin king. Couldn't see his crown because of the numbers. Okay, so I want this 6. Hitting me 3 times. It hits hard, but I think I just want to use health for that instead of... Well, let's see. So the standard in this level is 400 health for a yellow key. Spiders are down to 2. Okay, what are my targets? I have 27 Greckles. There's still defense to buy in the shop, which I would like as soon as I can get it. Each potion purchase is 20 Greckles for 400. That's the last defense on the level, right? It must be. I would have gotten all the rest by now. Yeah, I got all the rest by now. Okay, I would like to buy the last shop defense. The keys I need to get toward the goblin are 3 yellow. These trades are generally worse than ones found elsewhere. I will not be taking any of those if I can avoid it, and I can. 3 yellow is what I need. There's 1 yellow for a Wraithwing here, who will not improve by any significant amount. Alright, so that's 44 damage for 6 Greckles, is the way I'm thinking of that. I don't need that green yet. Isn't there something a green key does for me, though? It gets me 3 yellows. I probably want that. I'm not sure, though. But, yeah, I should be. That seems pretty sensible. You will not be improving at all anytime soon, so I will decide you are my next target. If only I could get that 0, but I can't. Okay, so I have 1 yellow. This is a poor trade. That's less than 400 for a yellow. Wait, that's 300. Isn't there a 400 for a yellow somewhere? Did I make this up? 300. Oh, maybe that's the standard. I would still, by far, prefer not to take that. No, I would fight some of these battles first. There's also this room I've been ignoring. Maybe I should stop ignoring it. 2N7E may be somewhat good. Alright, 2N7E. Unless I want to green key my way to yellows, which still doesn't get me the defense that I want. Yeah, so, okay, so I want... Basically what I'm after is the shortest path to having 50 Greckles, the fewest hits path to having 50 Greckles, where the hits I'm taking are productive ones. This is 2 big hits, and I'm going to take them because I'm fighting you to debrain the room. So yeah, 2N7E feels like the correct choice at this particular moment. You're debrained now, and there's a bunch of free kills giving me Greckles, so yes, that was totally the right way to go. Spiders only deal me 2 damage. You are hitting only once, though, so even though spiders deal me only 2, it still makes more sense to fight you. And spiders don't give... They only give 2 Greckles. Okay, so get the last defense. Here we... Whoa, here we go. I was not holding the key. I thought I was. Alright. Great. Have 3 keys, ready to fight Goblin King, except I don't quite have the health. Now, what is available as far as attack goes? Have I taken all of it? No, there is this. How much would that benefit me? Like, do I save more than 360? 1320. $1140. I do not. So I do not wish to take that? Well, do I think I'm going to be zeroing this before I want that 6 attack? No, I think I should take this. Yeah, I think I should take this. I perhaps should have taken this a bit earlier. Yeah, I probably waited too long on this. Let's restore back a little bit. Is this the quick save I want? Just to see if 6 attack would have helped with this room. Cave Ants doesn't count, Cave Wraith doesn't count, Cave Brain I would have saved 22. Which is more than I save by buying the defense before buying this, which is only 6. So yes, now is the time for that. Okay. I think I sniffed out a way to save something. So I got the 6 attack. And this way I don't have to fight an extra thing because I fought a mud baby who gave me the Greckles for the defense. So I actually save an extra 2 on top of what I did. Because I think I fought a Cave Eye that hit me once. Let's make sure that is actually better. 1236, 300. Wait, what on earth? Why did I have 3 keys here and I have none here? So I cleared the... What the... Something changed with the board state. Oh, right, because I fought that mud baby already. So the point of comparison would be with this killed. Okay, no, hold on. Let's actually make that point of comparison. Let's make it direct. So the next thing I did after this was I fought this thing. Right? 76. Yeah, 76. Key count is lower currently, but I can get 2 keys for less than the health differential. So yes, this is better. Okay. Not by a lot, but by a little bit. And every little bit snowballs. Okay. Next action is... I will need keys for the Goblin King. I got literally all of the stats. There are no stats left whatsoever. False. There are these. And that will help by 60-ish. Okay, so I wish to open that. Should I check if that could save me more in the... I'm reasonably confident it was not able to save me more in this room. No threshold was close enough for that to be worth considering. Okay. So my next actions are... Right, so I can get 4 attack. This will not be helped by 4 attack. I am going to take the 4 attack now, just so I don't have to do that calculation, because I do definitely want that. Let's just compare, to be sure. 1140. 1020, great. That saved me 120. 120 is great. Okay, so 3 attack is impossible to achieve, therefore I'm taking the 1020 damage. I need 2 more yellow keys and enough health to survive. I would prefer not to interact with this room if I can avoid it. I want to get there with low health. Alright, so I can go ahead and take this. That's fine. Yeah, I will take the early Greckles. I am not on the Greckle challenge in the end game. I will take those if it makes sense. There's a green key I don't need yet. Where's the yellows? Well, I might need that green key to get a yellow key. There's blue that, again, funnily enough, I don't need yet. I'm gonna mark this room off because there's no way I will ever take that. I'm going to say the same about you. I refuse to open that door. There's just no way that can be worth it. I can buy health. I can buy a key. What does a key cost? 30. But I need 3, and I have 1. Okay. Now, I got the 2 here, and used one of them to get some attack. Does seem like the clear next thing to do is to get a green key and use it to buy... I'll wait on you. Get a green key, use it to buy 3 yellow. The green key that is cheaper... There are 2 of them still, right? There's one here for 120. Isn't there another? Well, there's one at the shop, but it costs a lot of money. 160 and a yellow, so the cheaper one is the 120. Okay, cheaper one's the 120, let's do the 120. Just to check thresholds, not that I can do anything about them, just because I like to know. So now, my only remaining problem is health. Perhaps I will take it from that Wraithwing. Alright, got the yellows I need. I'm gonna go say hello to that Goblin King. Hello to that Goblin King.
You cannot enter, I says it. Empire are building, yes. Us goblins get paid well to help.
I paid well.
You can't stop me. I'm determined to continue whether you or your treacherous empire like it or not. In fact, I prefer it if you don't like it. I thrive on spite.
I get paid more if I stops you.
So Tendry is talking as though the Goblin King is part of the Empire, but he is a mercenary hired by them. He is not governed by the Rooted Empire. Goblins have their own separate faction, as I understand it. What am I currently looking for? Health. Here's essentially 90. That's not quite enough. So I'll probably take some of this. 300, actually that's 270. 270 is enough, right? And my Greckle count is not enough to buy, it's 1 short. That is okay. I'll pay with blood instead. Yes, that's just enough. 1020 is the amount of damage I'm taking. Okay. I believe this is how things should work out. And I get a refill right afterward. So everything's looking good.
You again.
Still doing my job. You may notice that there is no force arrow blocking the stairs.
That's right, I remember.
This means you are free to return as much as you like. Therefore, you might not want to collect everything now. Consequently, it will be much harder for me to assess how well you are doing. So I'm afraid there will be no more assessments from me.
Here's my assessment for the Empire. They should watch out. I'm coming for my countrymen, and nothing will get in my way.
That is right. Yeah, so this was a thing I did not notice until after I had cleared the level the first time, and that's going to be a major efficiency loss. On my previous run, but on this one, I mean, it's a major efficiency gain here. Yes, I went in there with very minimal stats. I'm carrying 1 yellow key. I let my health get very low, so that being 88% of personal best makes total sense because I did not sweep up things on the level first. Right, I tried to buy out this whole shop or something then. Anyway, so got 524 health, a yellow key, and a few coins in my pocket. There's a bunch left here, but I want to wait on all of it until it is absolutely necessary. Right, things are looking pretty good. I think I didn't clear this out as much on my first run. In fact, could I not have bought shop health instead of paying with blood? No, I didn't have the money. I had 19. I was 1 short. I checked. Yes, okay. Okay, so cave's done. I'm actually going to step in here. Cave's done, mine's next. I'll see you then for mines.